My name is Josephine DeSousa, and I was born on March 20th, 1922,
And where were you born?
in Manhattan.
Okay. And I know that from interviewing you before that you moved here in 1956, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I guess start out by just telling me about your late husband, Edgar. How did you meet him and where did you meet him?
Oh, we, we took the same train to work in the morning, and that's how I met him on the subway.
Well, that's wonderful. And did he just come up to you and introduce himself or start
Well,
talking?
I was with someone else, and my husband inched himself closer to us. And this gentleman that I was with said, "Well, why don't you introduce me to your friend?" So I said, "Well, I don't know him." So he introduced us.
Oh, that's great. And so you moved from Brooklyn to here in 1956. Was it this house?
That's right.
Okay, and what I wondered was how did you settle on number one Cherry Hill, and how did you settle on um, this being your home, this neighborhood? Did you look into others like Pennsauken or places like that too?
No, it was recommended by one of the workers that my husband worked with. Told us, because my husband thought he would be living in Philadelphia, but he said, "Why don't you look into Cherry Hill," which was Delaware Township at the time. And he lived here in Kingston Estates. So my husband came and looked at it and he liked it. He brought me here and we chose this area.
What, did you have the home built?
Yeah, it was being built.
Being built, wow.
The development was being built. It was under construction when we saw it.
So were some of the homes weren't here at the time, right?
The ones on Chapel Avenue, they were here, and all those towards the King's Highway, they were here, but nothing back there or nothing further down. And
So,
then
so you started your life in a crowded city. You came down here.
it
It was
was
pretty rural at that
right.
point. What were your thoughts? Were you happy to be here?
Not really, because I was a city girl. But it was hard for me to leave my family. That was the first, because we were always united. We always got together on Sundays. And I was the first one to move away because my husband had a job in Philadelphia, and that's why we moved.
And he was in the clothing business, right?
He was a designer of men's clothing.
Okay. And where did he work in Philadelphia?
He worked on Washington Avenue and 10th Street.
And the company was?
Um, Stanley Blacker.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And I'm wondering those days, how did he commute in? Did he drive the car in?
I learned to drive the car, and we had the one car, and I would just, I would take him to work. We used to take turns with the people that lived here to take them to work and then pick them up.
Wow. So you'd have the car during the day.
Right.
Okay. And you ran your errands and all?
Excuse
You
me?
ran your errands with the
Yes,
car?
yes. I
So
had children. I had to take them to school, and